Oh, hello. How are you? Are you ready to bake? Today we are going to be making Italian ricotta cookies. I'm Italian and these are ones that we had at many family celebrations. Lots of families make them at Easter and Christmas. They're really easy, so delicious, and do not judge by the name of them, okay? So I also had a request to show more of the ingredients before I put them in. I'm gonna make a double batch. I will say, show, and put on the screen here the ingredients you need for a single. 1 stick, which is half a cup of softened unsalted butter. I prefer unsalted, it's just a me thing. Into your mixer bowl with 1 cup of white granulated sugar and cream those for about 2 minutes until nice and smooth. Now you need to crack in 2 eggs and mix until everything is a pale yellow, nice and smooth, and we're going with our next ingredients. Okay, with your mixer on stir, you want 1/4 of a teaspoon of just regular salt, 1/2 a teaspoon baking soda, boom, and then 1 teaspoon vanilla extract. Measure this super carefully. If you wanted a more amaretto kind of flavor, which some people like, you would want to use half almond extract, so 1/2 teaspoon of almond extract, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and I do seriously mean on those. Measure carefully, because almond extract, you put too much, you ruin batches of things. You will need 8 ounces. Remember, I'm doing double, so I have 16. You do not need to do anything to it as far as draining it or anything like that. It's going to go straight into the mix this way. Right out of the container. Now you'll need 2 cups of all-purpose flour. And that, my friends, is it. I like to keep all of the ingredients cold for these, because this does not need to chill in the fridge. We're going to take this and directly drop it onto a cookie sheet. So I like to keep all my ingredients nice and cold. Obviously, except for the softened butter. All right, here's what our dough looks like. It looks a little bit more like a batter. That's okay. If you've ever made whoopie pies, almost the same consistency. Should be fairly smooth. Scrape it all down. Should be very soft, but it does hold its shape, okay? So if it's running off, go back, check the ingredients. Maybe you didn't add enough flour, maybe you added too much of something else. It should hold, okay? Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. And then I'm gonna use a little scoop. You don't have to. I just love these. You can get these pretty much anywhere. I have them in 3 sizes because I use them for cupcakes, mini cupcakes, whoopie pies, cookies, things like that. This makes your life easy, but you know what else does? Tablespoon will work just fine. Scoop it in, and you are going to, this is what I love about a drop cookie, drop it onto a greased cookie sheet or one covered with parchment. I prefer parchment, but these aren't a high stick cookie, so greasing them will be just fine. Leave about 1.5 to 2 inches between them. They don't spread a ton, but they do grow a little. And it's okay if when they come out, they're kind of irregular shapes. I don't know. For me, that's part of the allure and the love of these cookies. So I'm gonna finish the tray and then I'll get back with you. All right, here's my tray. My oven's preheated. If you didn't want to do any buttercream on top when they are cool when they come out, you could do some sanding sugar here, you could do some jimmies here. That'll bake in and that'll be delicious in the oven. Or I'm just gonna put them in plain, put some buttercream on them when they're cool. You can always put sprinkles on then too, totally up to you. Bake these at 350 for 8 to 10 minutes. They should be golden brown on the bottom and you should see them get golden on the top. They will be kind of soft. It's a soft, delicious, moist, fabulous cookie. They're out of the oven. This is what they look like, brown and gorgeous. I did do them for 10 minutes. I started with 8, thought they needed the other 2, absolutely right. 10 minutes. When you touch them, they should spring back a little, kind of like a cake. And no, these cookies do not need to be refrigerated, even though technically there is a type of cheese in it. They are baked, they are stable, they are good. Alrighty, so I have some packaging that I bought the wrong thing. So I couldn't use it for its intended purpose, but I can use it for this. So I'm gonna make cute little boxes of these up, and you could give them as gifts or favors, or this would be really pretty at Easter, but of course I am selling them in the bakery, so I'm gonna show you what the final product looks like. This is what it looks like. I'm gonna pop them in the case. And if you like this video and like stuff like this, I upload videos every week. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button, the like, the follow, comment, all of the things. Follow along. And if you try out this recipe, please let me know what you think, how it goes, and what you and your family love as a sweet at Easter. Okay? Bye, friends.